Dad was traveling so much that year that he made me this video.
How's Dion doing? I miss my little man. I'm telling you, Nicole, that kid is something special.
You're such a special kid. You're charming, smart, very handsome.
Mom.
Pat said you were asking about your dad.
My mom won't tell me what happened. Just says it was a storm. Mister! I've got your doll! Dad!
Something is happening with Dion. We should figure out how to get it under control.
Centuries from now, almost all humans have lost the ability to see. Some say sight was taken from them by God to heal the earth. For the few who remain, vision is only a myth. But after so many years, the power of sight has returned.
What is it?
Something's different. The children, they have the ability to see.
My children, they have a power that we would call magical or evil.
We must protect them.
For centuries, we feared this day would come. The evil of light once almost destroyed the world. And now it has returned. Find the children who can see and bring them to me.
Now they will come for us.
If we kill the babies, they might leave us alone.
No! I stand with Bubba Boss!
These children are a gift. They will bring knowledge. They will begin a new world.
We are family. We are one, and we fight as one. I have to keep you safe.
The moment has come.
It's astonishing how the smallest moment can change an entire world.
What I'm about to tell you is going to be very difficult to understand. But you deserve the truth.
My mom was at church and Ashley was there. She had a breakdown in front of everyone. Even said she was bleeding from her eyes.
Was Reverend Michael there?
Yeah.
I just saw him yesterday and he didn't say anything about it.
place like a candle on top of a Bible, and then you look into a mirror, you do a seance, and you call out to the dead.
みんな強えな。面白い。命ある限り生き抜いた先に見つけ手に入れたいもの、出会いた喜びが気づけば誇りになっていたこと、それぞれの夢が一つにつながる。旅はまだ途中だろう。募る想い強く動くこと、生まれてきたこと恨んでいた時もあったけれど、沈んだ毎日ぬくもりをくれた今でも忘れない。強くなって守りたい仲間がいるから、狙い定めためらうことなくただど真ん中を。劇場版ワンピーススタンピード。
These beaches are vital to winning this war, James. Thousands of lives depend on it.
I'm scared.
Man, when that door opens, you give him hell.
We will scale the cliff!
This is a suicide mission!
Take out every machine gun! We will search the 6 cannons! We will destroy them! Run the gunner!
We're moving on to find those guns. We're gonna blow this place to hell.
It'll be our pleasure, Sarge.
What are you doing out here?
Fighting Nazis.
War changes people.
You stay with him till he goes.
I need you to become a lion.
Open fire!
Did you hear that?
Someone out there? Cal?
Becky!
Something's not right about this. I think we should head back to the road.
Becky!
Travis?
Who are you? What's going on? I came looking for you! What?
How did you get here before us?
I don't know.
My boy, he's lost in here too.
This is nuts!
It's only a field.
What's happening? He went the other way!
I'm never gonna find her.
You can find things, but it's easier once they're dead.
How long have we been here?
I'm not sure.
That sounded like me.
This field doesn't make any sense.
Name one thing in here that does.
You think this is just chance? We're all here for a reason. Becky!
Oh my God.
It's Greg.
face a lot of deception. And I'm tired of the lies. It's time for the truth to be out there.
You have to do something, Peter, please. We're all counting on you. Come on, there's gotta be someone else you can use.
What's his name? What's his name?
Night Monkey.
Night Monkey?
Yeah.
The Night Monkey?
Yeah, that's what it said on the news. And the news never lies.
Where are the stones? Somewhere under all this.
You could not live with your own failure. I thought by eliminating half of life, the other half would thrive. And you've shown me it's impossible. As long as there are those that remember what was, there will always be those that are unable to accept what can be. They will resist. I'm thankful, because now I know what I must do. I will shred this universe down to its last atom. And then, with the stones you've collected for me, create a new one. Teeming with life. That knows not what it has lost, but only what it has been given. A grateful universe.
Born out of blood.
They'll never know it. Because you won't be alive to tell them.
Boss, wake up!
All my years of conquest. Slaughter. But I'll tell you now, it was never personal. I'm gonna enjoy it. Very, very much. No, give me that. You have the little one.
And I got all dusty, and I must have passed out because I woke up and you were gone. He does all the time. What are you doing?
How long you need to get that thing working?
Maybe 10 minutes.
Where's Nebula? She's not responding.
Give it to me.
Activate instant kill!
Rain fire! But sire, our troops, just do it!
Don't worry. She's got help.
We won. Mrs. Stark. I'm sorry, Cody. We're gonna be okay.
Not too bad, huh? Wow.
Welcome. I'm James. I'm your host for the weekend. Show you inside. I'm sure you guys are exhausted from the trip, yeah?
Tour of your house will wake us all up. Let's raise a toast. Make this the most incredible weekend and make it a trip that we will never forget. Yes! That's the guy that I saw in our driveway. That guy was in your driveway. Do you know him?
Yeah, it's Hector, my neighbor.
Oh, God. How long has she been missing?
2 weeks. The family had us post these in case anyone saw anything. We've got a lot of reported missing girls this last year.
That's the exact same necklace that's on the flyer. Wait, do you think she stayed here? You know anything about this?
She looks familiar.
I found this necklace in my room, and it's the exact same necklace in the flyers.
You know what? She was a ghost here, actually. She originally stayed at Hector's. Something wasn't working about his place, so she rebooked with me her last night in town. About the pendant, I mean, people forget things here all the time, you know?
I don't know, I don't believe him. I think he knows about that missing girl. I heard that some other girls had gone missing. I just wondered if you guys have found a connection between them.
We talked to James. Everything clears out. Neither of them are suspects.
Is that a neighbor?
Stop!
Don't come any closer.
You're not safe in this home.
What are you talking about?
Things keep happening to the people who stay there.
He's lying to all of us.
What am I lying about, Eliza?
That more than one girl stayed here and then mysteriously went missing. Why'd you take Jennifer's necklace from my room and hide it in your office?
What were you doing snooping around in my office?
Because I know that you know. Before this escalates.
She's right. 5 girls have gone missing after they've stayed here.
I feel dizzy.
The assets that I collect from my foreign clients, they're women.
Please just let us leave.
You just couldn't let it go. And I still owe my client 4 girls.
Run! I'm coming.
Home isn't returning our calls.
How long?
10 hours.
Jean, could you see if wiring may have shorted on your end? Something is happening to Earth. Do you copy?
Grace!
Do you know what happened?
I was hoping that you would.
What do you think happens to our minds when you realize there isn't going to be a happy ending?
Are you afraid to die, Captain?
We're just gonna float around until we suffocate.
Are you seeing things yet?
It's so empty. I think you have something you want to tell me.
Harlan started out with a Rusty Smith Corona and built himself into one of the best-selling mystery writers of all time.
30 languages, over 80 million copies sold. You guys fans?
I mean, I don't do much fiction reading myself.
Big fan. I'm a big fan.
Who is that guy?
Mr. Blanc is a private investigator of great renown.
I read a tweet about a New Yorker article about you. You're famous.
The night of his demise, the family had gathered to celebrate your father's 85th birthday. And your son, Ransom, did he attend as well?
Yes, but he left early. I think Linda was upset.
Walt would get a little Irish courage in him. He'd get into it with Harlan.
What? Richard said what?
Are you baiting me, detective?
Attempting to be thorough so we can figure out the manner of death.
You mean if someone killed him? You think one of us, one of his family, killed him?
Mr. Blanc, I just buried my father who committed suicide. Why are you here?
I suspect foul play. I have eliminated no suspects.
Harlan was cleaning house.
Everyone in the family has possible motives.
Was Harlan planning on cutting off Joni?
Did he plan to fire Walter? Is Richard having an affair?
That's some heavy-duty conjecture.
Funny, Ransom, you skipped the funeral, but you're early for the will reading.
Up your ass.
Very nice.
I gotta do this more often. The family is truly desperate. When people get desperate, the knives come out. This is a twisted web. And we are not finished untangling it. Not yet.
I keep waiting for the big reveal.
All of them lied to me. There is one guilty party behind it all.
You know something. Spill it.
Oh my God.
Tell me what happened to my grandfather. I think you have something you want to tell me.
Once upon a time, the love of a human child transformed the very darkest of hearts. While time changes most things,
Godmother, Philip asked me to marry him.
it doesn't change everything.
Don't ruin my morning. I am ready to welcome your fiancé with open arms.
Maleficent doesn't know what she's up against.
There are many who prey on the innocent.
This isn't a wedding. It's a trap.
Humans are hilarious. It's time.
You have done an admirable job raising this child, but tonight I consider Aurora my own.
There will be no wedding. What have you done?
We'll do our best to protect you.
Well. This isn't you.
You do not know me.
You've spent years caring for a human. Now it's time to care for your own.
There are many who prey on the innocent. I'm sure your kind would agree.
If I didn't know better, I'd say you were making a threat.
Well, do you?
Do I what?
No better.
this world wasn't always so small and petty. Thousands of years ago, while the rest of men prayed to gods, the Valyrians became them. Through magic or sheer will, they mastered the greatest creatures in history. A horse grants man dominion over the land, a ship over the sea. But dragons gave us the sky, and everything and everyone beneath it. At its height, my ancestors ruled the known world. Whatever parts we didn't weren't worth knowing. Our capital of Valyria shamed the magnificent cities of the East, for hammers and chisels were no match for dragon fire and sorcery. It was a city and an empire built to last until the end of time. It didn't. 400 years ago, the doom fell on Valyria. Mountains cracked open like eggs, lakes and rivers boiled, fountains of fire, ash and smoke spewed from the ground, so high and so hot that even dragons burned in flight. The land splintered, and the angry sea rushed in. In hours, the greatest city in history became history. But my ancestors didn't burn or drown with the rest of their race. 12 years before the doom, despite the sneers of his rivals, Aenar Targaryen abandoned the capital with his family. Legends claim that his daughter foresaw the destruction of the city in a dream. More likely, Aenar met with some mishap at court and chose exile over execution. He and House Targaryen slinked away to a dreary, remote, god-forsaken island. Forsaken no longer. With arts now lost to the world, we transformed a tiny outpost into Dragonstone, a fortress fit for the last dragon lords. Then Aenar's descendants settled into it like a tomb for their lost homeland. Until Aegon. When he looked east, he saw the past, old, tired, dead. But when he looked west, he saw the future. Gold in the ground, gold in the fields, and no dragons in the sky but his. He and his sisters, Rhaenys and Visenya, flew over the great continent, ostensibly visitors to a strange land. But when Aegon returned, he ordered construction of a massive table carved in the shape of Westeros, with all the notable rivers and mountains that they had seen. A personal map of the Seven Kingdoms, then ruled by 7 squabbling families. House Durrandon held the Stormlands from their seat at Storm's End, due south of Dragonstone. House Hora of the Iron Islands had also conquered and enslaved the Riverlands and ruled them from Harrenhal, a monstrous castle rising on the shore of the God's Eye. House Stark held the frozen wasteland of the north, the oldest, largest, and emptiest of the kingdoms. House Lannister held the Westerlands, the wealthiest kingdom, thanks to their gold mines. House Gardner held the Reach, the second wealthiest kingdom, thanks to their crops. House Arryn held the Vale, or rather the Vale held them. The mountains were impassable except through the Bloody Gate, which had never been taken. House Martell held the deserts of Dorne, probably because no one else wanted them. Together, the 7 kingdoms made Westeros, a realm that wasn't yet a realm, ruled by great families who didn't know what greatness was. Aegon would teach them.
You're dealing with an expert, with guns, with knives, with his bare hands. Rambo was the best.
I finally came home.
Uncle Dad!
To defend the only family I've ever known.
You must really want this girl.
All she's got is me. She's coming home. You started this. I'll end it.
Call. There's a problem up at the state hospital.
What the hell happened here? The town's cursed. I don't know what it is about Slough Town, but it's always attracted the undesirables. Look, you meet up with that psycho, put a bullet in his head.
This is Harvey. He's my friend. He protects me. If you hurt me, he'll hurt you.
Seriously, what is #Acon? Bro, it's the biggest social media convention ever.
Yeah, man, #Acon. Everyone's gonna be there.
People get laid at conventions. Is that like a thing?
Let's do it!
Yeah!
We're all gonna be on the same flight. Are you ready, man?
What? Do we have to fly?
Hide your drugs and hide your liquors, because we searching everybody around here.
Welcome aboard Flight 1524. We are always surprised when you choose us. Please turn your cellular to airplane setting.
I'd rather die than turn my...
What the hell is going on?
It's the cell phone!
The pirates are dead!
What should we do? I need you to figure this out. Maybe someone else has a plan. Leave Reggie alone! Think straight. You're right.
I got this!
You're not a terrorist, are you, mate? No, I'm a social media sensation. There is no social media convention. With all of you dead.
Give me that selfie stick!
Drive a 767.
I don't know if I got this.
I mean, if you don't got this, then who got this?
I guess I'm gonna need to get this.
Oh, this best gonna get got this.
I need better to go and get this and get me.
I lost my family 3 years ago.
It wasn't an accident. There was a bomb on that plane.
I need your help to find the ones who did this. I've got nothing to lose.
What about your life?
What about it?
I'm gonna say this once. Even if you succeed, it won't be worth it.
Bombmaker is free. He's walking the streets.
You promised me you won't do nothing silly.
In the past,
here.
To offer you closure.
And how would you do that?
Violently.
You're much more human than I thought you'd be.
And it's a good disguise.
You don't have a clue about the scale of the mess you've caused.
Did you sleep last night?
There's 1,000 ways to die in a war zone. Most important element in a fight is trust. You have to trust the man beside you, and he has to trust you. We're heading to Long Tan. We're a day late and a dollar short, but if there is something out there, we will find it.
Why is it so quiet?
This is 4-2! Heavy contact!
Get me up to speed, Colonel.
Pinned down and they're taking casualties.
Enemy strength estimates.
This is 4-2. Enemy strength much bigger than I thought it was.
We need reinforcement. No reinforcements available at this time. Return to the base immediately.
We all come back or no one does. The enemy's gonna come for us. Train for this. Stay strong. Make every shot count.
I just want to get out of here and go home and forget all this.
I saw a sign out front. Help wanted?
Yes. Have you any experience in the mortuary arts?
No, but I'm a fast learner.
Every corpse tells a story. It is our task to listen, to uncover the clues, and extract the truth.
So these are all stories about how people died.
Not just how, my dear. Why?
Look closer. The devil is in the detail.
Well, I didn't see that one coming.